Good morning. Welcome to today's Morning Moxie with Larisa. On this channel, I like to share some bite-sized pieces of inspiration and motivation to jumpstart your day. I share best practices for business management, leadership, personal development, and financial confidence. So we are in the midst of a three-part series on focus for better outcomes. And today's topic is focus on self-care. So with that said, let's get started. So I think that it's fair to say women are finally recognizing the need for self-care. And maybe they've recognized it in the past, but maybe I'm more accurately stating that women are acknowledging out loud that, yes, this is crucial to my life and my relationships. Because with adequate self-care, women will be more inclined to have a life that is productive, enriched, and anxiety-free. It turns out that we have plenty of company because the healthcare industry, the beauty industry, the influencers are all reminding us that we need to take better care of ourselves. Women are the caretakers, and we can't take care of anyone else if we don't take care of ourselves first. That you've heard it 1,000 times. Make that 1,001 from moi. So I think it's fair to say that self-care begins with mindfulness. We have to be intentional about our responses because many times we are reactive to things that have happened to us or input that we have received rather than being, again, proactive. Sometimes we're taking on someone else's crisis that is actually not ours to own. So if we look at the word focus, remember from part one, I said focus provides clarity, right? So focus for self-care begins with feeling grateful for, first of all that we've come through, all that we've overcome, feeling grateful that we are, well, in many ways, be grateful for sentient and for the life that we have. Focus can also refer to overcoming negativity. You've heard it said, make lemon from lemonades, make lemonade from lemons. Oh my goodness, right? So we definitely need to overcome the negativity that may impact us with far too much frequency, and recognizing that, bad things happen, but we shall come through. And we want to look at how we cope with trauma. So coping with trauma, and that means that maybe it's talking to a sister or a best friend, or maybe it's just recognizing our inner strength and our grace that has carried us this far. So we are able to cope with quite a bit, and just take a moment to be mindful of the skills and the strengths that we have internally that help us. And a really key area to look at is that understand that this crisis is just a speed bump. It does not define you. As the saying goes, this too will pass. And then I will say lastly, but again, I think it's probably brings all of this together, is the self-healing that happens. If we look at all we have been through, all that we have been able to accomplish, how we have helped others, how we have been helped by others, the self-healing that comes from learning the lesson, but not dwelling on the lesson, because frankly, there's another lesson around the corner. It's part of the healing and the growing and the just living part of life. So I hope that you can take these steps of, first of all, take good care of yourself, and using these reminders of what you want to look at, which is feeling grateful, overcoming negativity, understanding that this hiccup is just that, it's a speed bump, it's not going to define you, and look at the self-healing that you are capable of and that you have done in the past. So that has been today's Morning Moxie with Larisa. I hope you have found it useful, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers.